up, YouTube? Check it out. Today I'm be going over J Phil's new kit, VerySick Midi, Volume 1, the Funk Edition. Now, you still get wave files like basses. Let me see. You get bass, you get claves, you get strings, you get Wurlitzers, everything that we know J Phil for. The difference now is you get the MIDI files. So, now you can take these MIDI files and you can throw it into your DAW and make the sounds whatever you want. For instance, so you got the bass, the MIDI of the bass, so you can make it any bass you want. Heck, if you wanted to make the bass a keyboard sound, you can make the bass a keyboard sound. So it gives you a lot more versatility when using these, because now you can incorporate whatever instrument you want. So it works in any DAW. I'm gonna be messing around with it in Ableton, showing you how I use it. And I'm gonna be messing with it for the MPC. So my number one DAW that I use when I make beats is the MPC. A lot of times I do stuff in Ableton and then bring it into the MPC. So that's just my way of doing it. So I'll show you some stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it. What up, YouTube? Alright, so check it out. I'm in J Phil kit. VerySick Midi Volume 1, the Funk Edition. I'm actually going to be playing some of the files. I'm not playing everything, but just to give you an idea of some of the files. I'll go over some of the waves. The MIDI and the waves are exactly the same. And once you go into the bass, once you go into the clav, the whirly or the strings, or the Wurlitzer, however you want to say it, you actually get the MIDI file as well. So right now I'm in the MIDI. So I'm gonna pick a random bass. Let's do number 5. All right. Let's do a whirly or clav. Doesn't matter. Let's do a whirly. I'll do number 5 again. I'm hoping that they match. Maybe they complement each other. But either way, we're in. Then also, I like how I got it broken down. So I go in, I got my MIDI, I got my waves, I got a bonus. So that's the cool thing about it. Right now I'm messing around with the MIDI portion of it, of course. Alright, so now on this one, because it's the Wurlitzer, which is like a keyboard. Well, we know that's a keyboard. I'm going to go to keys and I'm going to add piano keys and add that there. Grand piano. Stevie Wow, I like that. Let's use the Stevie Wow. Alright. Alright, so that's the analog saw bass, and I got the Stevie Wow on the on his keyboard part. I don't know if they go together, but let's see. And of course, you know that they're gonna match whatever the tempo. And that's another thing about MIDI, is when you take the sounds and you put whatever instrument in, you can change the tempo to whatever you want. So that's another thing. So if you like the sample that he has, the wave file, and you don't want to go through time stretching it, but you want to use a unique instrument, whatever the tempo is on your DAW, that's what the project will play. So I'm gonna focus on the Stevie Wow, right? So let's just focus on that instrument right there. Alright,
So let's change it. So now I'm gonna go to the bell piano. See how that sounds. Let's play that. And I'm almost certain he got them set up where they all complement each other. So if you mess with one, you can go through all the other instruments, and I believe they all complement each other. So that's pretty cool. So let's do one more on the keyboard portion. Let's do electric piano. I want to do something unique. Grand piano. We all know what grand piano sound like. So let's do a long road. Long road. All right. Let's go back to that long road because that long road sounded very interesting. Um, Sounded a little weird. I'm gonna use the tube version this time. Now I'm going to my bass and I'm gonna change the bass. Let's use electric bass. Electric bass slap. So the combinations are virtually endless because you could put whatever instruments you want and get and the instruments alone change the vibe of the sound of what you're doing. So now I'm using the epic bass, and let's listen to this. Let's use abstract keys. Pretty cool, huh? So let's do this. Let's export the audio. Export it to the desktop. We're gonna call it Felt. Yo, Felt. And save. Bam. Alright, that's done. So now I'm gonna exit live. Thanks, live. Appreciate you. Alright, so now I'm gonna take this and throw it in, and now I'm gonna sample edit it. So let's do a listen. So now I got my own. If I'm taking the MIDI sounds that I wanted, I got my own audio track that I can sample and chop up any way I want. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna manually chop this. So let's do my first chop. All right, so I'm gonna up there, bam, bam, bam. Make that a little longer. Here, here, here. 12. Let's do both of those. 13, 14, 15. Let's do this. Then we're all 16 pads to cover. I can make something funky out of that just right there. So let's shift and convert it and bam and do it. And now I got this thing in here and I got a program and I can go to my filter file. The filter files. Man, hey, I came up with something, yo. Use it and give me my credit. The filter files. Man, that is amazing. Man, that's a product right there. I only want 5% because we're friends. The filter files. Alright, so I'm gonna mess around and I'm just gonna do a quick thing. So that's cool because now you can take these, make whatever instruments you want, use these the MIDI files and get it in, son, and get busy and make some fire. So now I'm gonna select some, go to my sounds and and add some drums to this. Matter of fact, I'm going to the filter files again. I love that filter files. Man, I'm sure you need to do that. And like I said, 5%. Just you know, because I'm your friend. But check this out. VerySick Midi. Go to the waves. Nope. I'm gonna go to the bonus because that's where the drums are. Bam. He got some drums in here, y'all, and the drums are fire. It's not a ton of them, but the ones you got are fire. So I'm gonna take. I already had the liberty of listening to them, so I'm gonna take 2 and 3. Bam. I'm gonna take my snare. Bam. Maybe throw the clap in there. Take the hi-hat. Take an open hi-hat. I'm gonna ignore the slap shot. Alright, and I'm gonna go to track 2 and lower that volume down because that thing's kind of high. Alright, so now 1. So let's record. Almost got it. So, as you can see, you got enough to really get busy in. So real quick, and not to make this very long, I'm going to actually load up one of the joints that I did previously. So this is a sequence I made using the wave files, and I'm gonna go over the wave files very quickly. So let's go to sample edit so you can kind of hear. I use the same drums, but I want to mainly go to the sampled sounds. So I didn't realize I used the same bass. Alright, it's another instrument I use. Strings. These are strings. Right? And that was it. So that's what I came up with. a keyboard hit, and that's actually from VerySick keys and some other elements. But the bass line and the strings and the drums are all from the VerySick Midi kit, Volume 1, Funk Edition. Alright, so just want to give you an idea of the versatility that you can get with it. So let's kind of, I guess this is kind of backwards, but I mean, hey, I do what I do. I just want to go through some of the waves just to kind of give you an idea what the sounds sound like. So. Now, if you can't make fire with this kit, give me a call. He even has the key that they're set in as well. Alright, I'm not going to get too crazy in it. So, like I was saying, if you can't get busy with this kit, you got issues. I'm just playing, but really, this is really, really dope. You really got some nice stuff here. Alright, and that's out the bonus folder. So, do yourself a service and support my man and get this kit because it's fire. I will be making some heat out of this. And the cool thing is, everything is set up in a key so you know what key it's in, which also makes it easy to attach these things to some of your sample tracks that you may be using. So, all right, folks, I truly appreciate you taking the time to check this out. J Filt, man, thanks for giving me the honor to go over this. I truly appreciate it. So, go, get this kit as soon as it's available. You will not be disappointed. All right, y'all. Peace.